loves, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Day, and if you like videos like this one, please go ahead and subscribe, join the lovely family. And for those of you who have been here, thank you guys so much for coming back to see. So in today's video, we are discussing the importance, or actually the benefits really, of washing your hair and not retwisting your hair. Now, before we start, I just want to say I was that girl. I was that girl who I was not stepping foot out of the bathroom, okay, without retwisting my hair if I just washed it. Because to be honest, guys, we all know, I have showed you guys a million times what my hair looks like right after I wash it, and I will show you guys a picture again. But it really makes you look raw. I will say that instead of rough. It makes you look raw. It you know, exposes your roots. It exposes really what your true texture looks like, which is beautiful. But you know, to those who are not familiar with locks, you can look a little bit unkept, and we can even surprise ourselves a little bit by how we look. I want to share with you guys 5 reasons why you should consider washing your hair and not retwisting your hair. I get questions about this almost on the daily, where people are inboxing me on Instagram saying, is it okay to just, you know, wash my hair and not retwist it? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Especially if you have the hair type where you have to wash your hair frequently. I know a lot of people wash their hair like once a week. I wanted to shed some light on some of the benefits of doing so, especially during this time where we are, you know, in the house anyway. So the first benefit to washing your hair and not retwisting it is the obvious, of course, and that is increased thickness of your locks and of your roots. So your locks will not only appear thicker, but over time they will be thicker the less that you retwist and the less that you manipulate your hair, especially with the palm rolling and, you know, the things like that. The less tension you have on your hair, the less tension you have on the locks, the thicker they will be. Now there is, like I discussed in some of my old videos, there is, you know, some people that just naturally have thick hair, and that's fine. But for those of us who don't, which is, you know, me included, there are some things that we can do to make sure our locks stay as thick as we would like them to, and as full and as healthy as we would like them to. And spacing out your retwist is definitely one of those things. You will realize over time that your locks will become a little bit more plump, a little bit more healthy, and just a little bit more full of a life. That takes me into my second benefit of doing this, and it relieves tension from the scalp and the edges. When I cut my first set of locks, the first thing I noticed was how light and how less tense my hair was around the edges of my hair, just my scalp in general. It just felt airy. So locks can get very heavy. They can pull a lot on your hairline, especially if you are retwisting often. So if you're spacing out your retwist, or if you wash your hair and you don't retwist it, that's less tension on your scalp, that's less tension on your edges. You're just giving your hair overall an opportunity to breathe. It really does feel nice. So I think that is a benefit that is definitely worth it. The third reason is not retwisting your hair after you wash it allows for a easier moisturizing process. We all know that at the root of our locks, if you can, let me see if I can pull one. I know I have these pigtails in. At the root of your locks right here, there is this area that is not necessarily locked yet. It's loose hair. And you know that we deal with loose hair differently than we deal with locked hair. When you don't retwist your hair, that area of loose hair is a lot easier to moisturize. It's easier to keep your scalp moisturized. And this is just my experience, guys. In my own experience, like I said, I've been on both sides where I retwist my hair frequently, and now I'm not retwisting my hair as much. And I feel that it is so much easier maintaining that moisture and retaining moisture on my scalp when my roots are loose. Number 4 is a selfish benefit, and that is it absolutely cuts down on styling time and drying time. One of the reasons why I got locks in general is because I didn't want to be spending hours upon hours doing my hair. When you give yourself an opportunity to wash your hair and not retwist it, how easy is it to jump in the shower, wash up, wash your hair, get out, you can just moisturize and go. You don't even have to spend that hour or so or 30 minutes or so retwisting your hair. And then you will realize that since your roots are so loose, it gives a way for your hair to dry a lot quicker and a lot easier. I love the feeling of just being done after I do my oils, my rose water. I love just being able to walk out of the bathroom done. And number 5 kind of goes without saying, but to me it is the most important, and that is increased confidence self-awareness, and self-acceptance in your locks. We cannot hide behind a retwist. I love a fresh retwist. I love the way it looks. I love, having my edges laid fresh, my makeup done. I love that look. But we cannot hide behind that. We can't get to the point where if your hair gets wet in public, you're scared about what your hair is gonna look like once it dries. And I've been there before. That was me. Like, I was just so concerned about, how my hair looked. When you force yourself to get over things, I feel like that's where the freedom is. And in this journey, I forced myself to get over the idea of my hair always has to look a certain way, look a neat way. And there's freedom in that. You learn more about yourself. You learn more about your texture. You really do. You learn a lot about what your hair is capable of, guys. Seriously, you will learn a lot. So I would definitely want to encourage that. If for nothing else, you accepting yourself and accepting your texture and what your hair looks like, I would definitely say, if nothing else, that is the one benefit why I would recommend you go a little while washing your hair without retwisting it. So my list is complete, guys. I hope that was enough to convince you. I'm not by any means saying that I'm not gonna retwist my hair, that I'm gonna be freeform. That's not me, but I'm just saying that there is a balance and there are benefits in waiting in between your retwists. So I would consider it. If you're going 2 weeks, try to stretch maybe 3 weeks. If you're 3 weeks, maybe stretch once a month. Like I told you guys, I'm doing once every 5 weeks now, and it really does feel nice. And hopefully maybe in the future I can go, once every 8 weeks. Who knows? I feel like, the more you let your hair rest, the more benefits you will have in your lock journey. So just some words of advice for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you ever wash and not retwist your hair? Drop a comment down below and let's talk, let's chat in our little lock community. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me, being a part of my lock journey, and I will see you all in my next video.